Hi everybody. They're mowing the lawns in the neighborhood today, so if the dogs bark, let me go ahead and apologize to you, but just kind of brace yourself for that. Um, I have got another journal here to share, and it's super duper grungy, and it measures, let's see here, 10 1/4 by 5. And like I said, it's super duper grungy. I've been watching a lot of Louise Heinzel. And she spells her name Luize, and her last name is Heinzel. I may not be saying it right, but it's Hienzl. And she's on YouTube, and she's got some great videos, and I wanted to try this, of how she does her fabrics. And this is really neat. It has a nice grungy feel to it. It feels old. This is an old dinner napkin that I had. And she shows how she gets, how she as she did it colorful, and I did mine to look grungy. But she's got some beautiful techniques out there, and I'm just addicted to her. She's just got so many good videos out, so you need to go check her out. This is one of those Tim Holtz new peeps. I'll call them people. And I put over the top of this a crochet doily. This is a little pin that I made with Swarovski crystals and seed beads and bead caps, and an old crochet doily. This has got several different colors of crochet doilies. Some are coffee dyed, some were natural. And then this is behind it, this big crocheted piece with some lace. And going inside, I used part of the dinner napkin for the tie, so it matches, and it's all grungy, and it just feels really old. It feels like it's been sitting in a box or a chest for just years. So I love it. And of course I did the pages to match it. Inside I've got a nice big booklet made out of a book page that's I grunged up. Got all different kinds of papers in here for writing and journals. I use when I make booklets like this, I use them for my passwords, because, oh my God, do they change all the time? It's just insane trying to keep up with those things. So, anyway, this is another pin that I made, and this is a real pretty flower bead. And then I carried over the theme of the Tim Holtz people. And what I did was I inked them up and glued them up and peeled the glue, and just, you got to be really careful because you will peel the image. But it's got all kinds of colors on it. And then this matches the front. And these two are glued down with some old vintage lace. And again, that painting technique. And this one, some of these, like this is the original from a book that I have, and I just cut it up. So I can't really duplicate. When I use originals in my books, I can use something else, but I can't get this image back, and I'm trying not to make copies because I've got so many books from estate sales. You can't just have just one. You got to buy more. So I've got to use them up. I've got to. And this is a nice little image here, again with the dyeing, and another piece of ephemera. And this is a little booklet. This is another Tim Holtz image. And then I stamped a card behind it. And then this opens up into a little pocket here with 2 cards. And then some extra note paper to write on. And there's the back. And this will hold more. The edges are as messed up as I could get them. Got a nice pretty image here. Little card. I thought that might be kind of cool to write with a white pen or a gold pen. Got a little bit of fabric here and stitching. And another tag. It's here for pretty with a book page, and all dyed up and stained and inked, and Again, another little collage here. Back here, got some cheesecloth and some, I really don't know what that is. It was on my desk, stuck it in here. Part of a book page that I sanded down. A pocket here. This is original, but it's got some pretty lady pictures on it. And I embossed that. And then I put 2 tags in here. It's got a little hangy down. You can write right over this. I do all the time. And another thing to write on there. Over here we've got a little booklet. It looks like a moth. With just some pages they've been staggered on the page. See, and they've been copy dyed to match. Oh, and a string. We don't need that. And a nice little thing here. And you can put images or whatever you like. I love adding my own stuff to my journals when I do them for myself. Got a old piece of music paper here with a little bit of stitching. And this is here for pretty. Gotta have pretties. Another collage page with some writing spaces and some ephemera. This is another book page. Another thing. It's just here for pretty. Over here we have a little birdie card. It goes up under this bobby pin. And then, if I can get my little fat fingers out. There we go. This opens up for extra writing. Got several pages here. And it's not a, yeah, you probably could, can you get something back there? Oh, I don't know. Yes, you can. So you got a secret stash. Place to put some lunch money or something. Okay. And that holds that together so it's not flippy floppy because there's so many pages in it. Got a pocket here that's been sanded and stenciled and all kinds of stuff. And you've got an envelope for storage. Just made out of craft paper. Little collage going on with it. And this goes under here. And then over here, well, let me take you out. Let's do this again. There we go. Another writing section. Lots of papers, and again, they too have been staggered. Another place to put images or whatever you like. And then this holds it together so they don't get crinkly. On you go. And back you go. And then, of course, this came, nope, off of here. And then over here, you got the same thing, another fan bobby pin with a Tim Holtz clip and some paper. And this is a little booklet. Come here, you. It opens up for writing. And back on you go. And back on you go. And then this opens up with more pages for writing with a pretty image in the background. And of course, then this holds everything in place. I tried to curl the edges. I think it came out okay. Over here is a pretty background image, and then we have a tuck card with a tuck spot and some cards in it. Cards and cards and cards. Okay, and that's just the background there. And then it opens up for extra storage, or you can open it up this way. Little image, music image there. Another part of the book page. This is here for pretty with a little bit of stitching. This is a collage of different papers. A little mini space to write, but you can write. I write over those things too. I like the way it looks. Music page. Over here, part of a book page, stitching all the way around. And again, more pages for journaling that have been inked and grunged and, you know, all that fun stuff. And then over here, got a little image from a newspaper. It says dressmaking, some different papers in the background. This is an original. This is the other part of that first image. And a nice little place to write here. Some cheesecloth. And then this opens up. I think that's so neat looking. For extra writing. And a nice little collage going on there. Really like how the inking came out in this. Over here, I've got a tuck spot here with an image. Been grunged up, little image there. And then behind it, a vintage, I don't know if you call that an ad, but it's ephemera. And then, of course, you can write back here too. And then behind it, a stationery card. Get back here. And then a little tag there. So much stuff. And crinkly edges. I'm really liking that. And back here we have a little mini pocket with 2 cards. Nice image of a pretty lady that I also made it into a tuck spot. And you've got these 2 cards behind with a nice image. This is out of a book. And 2 big cards. And then, another Tim Holtz here with the same pen. And these are adhered down, these 2 tags and crocheted. It's real pretty. And then a nice booklet on the inside with coffee dyed papers. Nice big booklet. And then, of course, the staining technique. Really like this one. It's really grungy and I don't know, it's just really neat. And you don't need that. I never get all the strings off. I have to sit here and pick and pick and pick. And there's the front again. Real pretty lady. She's been grunged up. And that's it for this video. I want to thank y'all so much for being here with me today. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.